This is how it happened. This is how the Batman
was released.
Fucking dead, dude. I'm fucking dead, dude.
Performance aside, this isn't digital found. It's in a much better state now, by the way. I'm here for the games. The last Batman game was released in 2015.
Wow!
This makes it 7 years old today, can you believe it? Wow, they grow up so fast.
What?
The game was received... Whoa. That explains a lot, okay. The game was received very well, with over 2,000 players playing daily. Okay, although that doesn't seem like a lot if we compare it to another single-player title like The Witcher. But The Witcher did get a Netflix show, 2 seasons in fact, which revived the game and sold more and more copies. Anyway, sorry, going off topic. Okay, hold on a second. If I'm going by this logic, then the Batman got the Batman movie but didn't really... Okay, back to the video. Batman Arkham Knight may be the most controversial entry here. 2 reasons. The narrative direction...
We know how you
and or the over-reliance on the Batmobile in certain areas of the game. Like, I absolutely love the Batmobile. It was one of the reasons I came back for another playthrough after watching the movie. But it was a little forced at times, and when that beast flipped, yeah, it kinda took me out of it, you know? The feeling of being the Batman. And the graphics, oh my god. Did you know that this game was made in Unreal Engine 3? This looks better than most games today. The game obviously was ahead of its time. This made consoles look way better than PCs at the time. After 7 years, finally, 2022. Yeah, we're still not getting a Batman game, but we are getting the closest thing to a Batman game. Expectations at an all-time high? Low? Let's rewind back a little bit. 2 years ago, the first gameplay walkthrough of Gotham Knights was revealed.
All units at Elliott Center. Air support inbound.
Showing off a glimpse of the open world in Gotham City. I'd say that it was received positively for the most part. I mean, just look at this. How can someone say anything?
An important goal for Gotham Knights was that players can play all of the game, either solo or in 2-player co-op.
And what now? Multiplayer around Gotham City? This looked really promising. But then, there was a second gameplay trailer, not so long ago. Look, I don't know what happened here. The best way to accurately describe what happened is that if Insomniac Games gave Spider-Man to... Yeah, that's it, that's what happened. Let me start off with the positives. Nightwing is pretty agile and kinda cool. But what in the Scooby-Doo-Doo is going on here?
Red Hood gained new abilities after being resurrected by an assassin cult. Here, he uses Mystical Leap.
I'm sorry, come again?
He uses Mystical Leap.
Can we just talk about this? Like, I decided to do more research into this. Maybe I'm the one behind here. Still found nothing about this. Can't believe I'm gonna say this. Here we go. It's safe to say that Elden Ring is Fortnite. It's safe to say that Gotham Knights is Fortnite and Elden Ring inspired. You know what? I'm just gonna let that slide. Maybe it's gonna make traversal more enjoyable. Like, who knows? Just trying to stay enthusiastic. Alright, moving on to combat. Alright, listen. Red Hood is a much bigger character, much stronger, and a slower character in general, yes. Whoever was playing, they really used that extra controller in the studio. Like, what is going on here?
It's a pretty good time. Red Hood takes on a Talon gladiator here, assassins.
Why you bully me?
I don't know if it's the intern playing or if it's the animations for Red Hood. Like, why couldn't they just copy and paste what Rocksteady did? Just copy and paste this. This is all you needed to do. Like, look at their first gameplay trailer, and look at this.
It's a pretty good time.
It's like two separate teams working on different games. I'm not even gonna bother with the non-lethal rounds that still do a lot of damage. This video is already long enough. I'm just glad they cancelled Gotham Knights on last gen machines. That was definitely the right call. No one wants to replicate another Cyberpunk situation, so I'm glad everyone's learning from that. Come on, it's been so long. This is one of the biggest titles releasing this year. From what they've released so far, I don't think they're convincing a lot of people to pick up the game. That might be different for hardcore fans, but I just don't want this game to be forgotten, even if it gets a ton of sales. The team just needs to give us more unedited footage of the game, showcasing more of what the characters do, instead of being all cinematic. Well, I just finished watching the event, and Gotham Knights was indeed there, and they showed off a new cinematic of whatever is happening in the game. Yeah, so I guess we're getting what we saw in the trailers that we got. And the game is releasing earlier, so instead of the 25th of October, it's now the 21st. I guess the team is somehow extra ready now. Let me know what you think of this. Do you completely disagree with me, or were you not even interested in buying the game? Leave your comments down below, and please be nice if you disagree with me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you
Pretty good trailer.